Hey, so I just wanted to do a short video on the Dolce & Gabbana The One line. Um, First, there's the Dolce & Gabbana The One, the original EDT. There's the One Gray, Dolce & Gabbana The One Intense, and this is the newest one I got. It's the One Royal Night. So all of these fragrances have, I would call them sweet, spicy, woody fragrances. Very aromatic. Uh, they're all pretty rich and sweet, except for the gray's not so sweet. So this has grapefruit at the top. That's kind of like what sets it apart. It's got this between the grapefruit, the ginger, and the orange blossom are kind of the main notes that set this apart. It gives it a really like sparkly feel to it, especially at the beginning. But like all the rest of them, for the most part, this also has coriander, cardamom. Cardamom is a note that every single one of these share. It's described as like a spicy, sweet, resinous, so like rich, vanilla almost kind of a feel. Um, and this one, a lot of them have like tobacco and amber at the base, especially, which gives it just an inviting, warm, woody feel to it. So this is just a beautiful scent. It's my all-time favorite cologne. At least it has been for a long time. Um, could be worn for pretty much any occasion, especially winter or like special occasions. But it can also be just an everyday fragrance if you love it that much, which I do. Then there's the One Gray, which shares a lot of similarities to the one. If you don't know it very well, you might not pick up on all the similarities, but they're definitely there. I would say they share the same DNA. It shares the grapefruit right up at the top, so you get a little bit of that sparkly feel, and it has cardamom at the top too. But this has in the mid, it has sage, lavender, and geranium, so it has more of a fresher, um, floral, a little floral of a scent. The these clary sage and lavender kind of fit in with the whole like ambery, woodsy thing, but it just gives it a different character. And then at the base, it has vetiver and patchouli, which are even more of like a woody, earthy kind of scent that the one original lacks. And then uh, labdanum, which I believe is supposed to be kind of like almost like a leather. I could be wrong about that, but it's almost like a leather. But anyway, so this is more, I would say, like a spring or summer scent. It definitely, like I said, it shares a lot of the similarities, but it's not quite as sweet. Um, it's not quite as warm. It's just like just woody, spicy, fresh. It's more of a fresh scent. It's very good. I wouldn't say it doesn't stand out as much as the one original as being like, oh, that's a really original, unique scent. This is more on the generic side, um, but not bad at all. Still really really good, um, but it's not going to stand out as much, I don't think. Um, this is the one intense, and to me, this is the one that out of all of them that really uh, stands out on its own. It's I can tell that it's the same. It's in the same line, but it's very much its own thing. This really goes in like the rich, very rich um, direction. It's very sweet, very rich. Uh, it has. I'm not going to go over all of the top, mid, or base, but it has leather in it, cashmerean, which is a synthetic note, but it feels like soft and sweet and warm. Um, and it has the labdanum and patchouli, so it's still got woodiness to it. It also has benzoin, which adds to that resinous feel. Um, so like I said, this is just really warm. It's also kind of like the leather. It's got like a darkness to it. Um, just very rich, very warm. I wouldn't wear this all the time. Um, but I think it's a really good. It's also a good date night scent or like special occasion. If you want to be warm and inviting to be around, it's definitely good for that. It's even more than the original, the one. It is special occasion kind of scent. I wouldn't wear this all the time. This is the Royal Night, which is the newest one I got. I think this this might even outdo the original, the one in certain ways. I really like this. So, like the rest, it has cardamom in it. This is right at the top though, and it has basil, which it shares with the original, the one. It does not have the grapefruit, so you're lacking some of that it lacks some of that like sparkly, bright feel that the other ones have. Some of the other ones, the gray and the original, the one, have that grapefruit. The thing that really sets this apart, I think, is in the mid it has nutmeg and pearwood, um, and it also has sandalwood at the bottom, which I believe is unique for this scent compared to the other ones. So this just has a very woody. It feels like almost like bittersweet, like dark chocolate or something. Um, it's got this unique spiciness to it, almost not quite smoky, but it's just trying to be more just pure spicy. It does have sweetness to it, but it's definitely, I would say it's leaning more in the spicy direction compared to the one which leans more to just sweet. Um, but this is definitely sweeter than the one gray, which I wouldn't say is hardly sweet at all. Um, and the pearwood, I believe pearwood is supposed to be like almost tangy, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but I would just say this is like bitter, sweet, dark. Um, is is the best word I could say to describe this compared to the original, the one, and it's also very woody and spicy. So this to me is just a beautiful scent. Like this is um, everything I would have hoped for it to be. To set it apart from the one, I by no means replaces it. The one still is unique compared to this, but um, I just think that this is a very interesting direction, and it's almost outdoes it for me. So this is just a very beautiful scent. Um, so I may do a video later where I go more in depth on each kind of note and each fragrance individually. But I just want to give a brief overview of the fragrance line and why I love it so much. Like I said, it's all very aromatic and woody and sweet and rich and spicy. That's kind of what holds the whole line together. So I think if you're into those kinds of scents at all that appeals to you, you should definitely check out the one. Probably is the first one you should check out, but any of them are really good and are a safe place to start. So thank you for watching.